Hello everyone, this is my week 5 discussion video, and this week we are talking about media and the global village. And the first thing that came to mind as a good example of our discussion topic, I think, would be the restriction on material that is happening in North Korea. That's more of an extreme example, as Western content, anything that is outside of North Korea is banned, and is also criminally prosecuted, could even mean a death sentence if a person's found to be viewing anything like movies or film or TV, any kind of content that is not part of North Korea propaganda, or political propaganda of any of that sort, is punishable by law with severe consequences, like, being put to death. And to me, that puts things in a big perspective, just how much we're allowed here in our Western culture, as far as we can watch what we want, and it's not just limited to what's within our own walls in America. We can watch films from France or any other country without issue or without restriction. And I think that's a blessing in itself, just compared to what these people in North Korea are going through. I had watched a documentary a few classes back. I believe it was with a sociology class that I had taken at my previous university, where they had talked about films that were being smuggled into North Korea. There's a group of young people that will sneak in films like, say, for example, like The Sound of Music, or Disney films, or the new releases that we see in theaters, and can just go buy a ticket for and view anytime we want. And these citizens, are fighting just to view that without having to worry about being put to death just for watching it. And I think that serves as a good example as far as extremes, as far as how different countries or different geographical regions put a restriction on the content that they are able to view. And I think as far as the reading, as far as the New World Information, I would say that back then it seemed as if we were serving more of our own interests. I think that in more recent times, we seem to be focusing more on the interests of other countries, giving more support, and kind of trying to get on the same page. I think a lot of that was seen during the Ukraine crisis, or has been being seen in the Ukraine crisis. Seems that we are banded more together to serve the interest of other countries, especially with TikTok and social media. It seems like things that you could only see every once in a while in the news as far as being reported, and most of it might be sensationalized, but we're seeing live feeds from citizens of those countries, and whether or not they're allowed to show those, I'm not entirely certain. But I think that these social media outlets and online streaming outlets have given us a way to look into what is happening in these other nations. And I've also noticed with Netflix, it shows a lot of foreign films, a lot of foreign TV shows in different languages, and I think that's kind of opened up access as far as other countries and other regions being able to view these different types of material that are coming from other regions. And so I think that's a way that new information, new world information has spread in recent times. Thank you.